Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle Araujo and I'm so glad you're here today. I decided to film a what's in my carry-on for a long haul flight. Traveling in general, I think these are some really good tips. So I wanted to just unpack my carry-on setup with you guys so you could see what I'm bringing with me. I'm going to be going to meet my in-laws in Spain for about like 4 to 5 days, and then I'm heading on to Turkey. So today is Sunday and I'm leaving Friday. So I've got a few days, but I've pretty much put together everything that I will throw in my carry-on bag just so I can kind of walk you guys through it. It's not final and packed or anything, but I figured this would be a helpful video for any of you guys traveling. My coffee here. Walk you guys through my luggage setup for this trip. So I'm going to be carrying my Longchamp as my in-flight bag and my personal item, so to speak, and this Samsonite carry-on. It's a roller carry-on. I have a matching luggage that goes with it that I'm also bringing, but this video is just literally just my carry-on setup. I filmed a video like this a while back and I showed you guys that I typically travel with my Dior book tote as my personal item, but when I'm going to Europe where pickpocketing is just the norm, I have to have something with a zipper. I just don't feel comfortable. So my bag of choice this year is going to be my Longchamp. I've had this Longchamp since 2017 I think. I bought it when I was living in Barcelona, and it is definitely like tearing at the corners, so she is well loved, and I'm hoping to be able to get a new Longchamp this summer just because I am so happy that they're back in style. I do have a black one as well, but it has my monogram and I just think the blue looks better with the blue luggage, and you know how that is. So anyways, in here I also have a bag organizer. That is the way to keep the shape of this. I can link the one I have below. It is like a Chamorg bag organizer dupe on Amazon, and I think it was like $20 or $30, and it fits a lot of my bags. It fits in my Dior book tote as well, but it's really great because it has like a ton of pockets. It just has like a ton of pockets for you to put like your Kindle, your phone, and like stay organized, but it also helps the Longchamp and specifically keep its shape, which is I know one of like the downfalls of this bag, or like one of the things that people don't love about the Longchamp Le Plage. This is the large, by the way. And then in here is going to be all my other stuff. So I have thrown a bunch of crap in here that I need to pack, but I wanted to show you guys because I've been collecting stuff for a few weeks now and I wanted to film this video. So anyways, let's see what I have thrown in here. And I'll kind of throughout this video talk about how I plan like what is going in my roller versus what's going in my purse. The like worst thing is having to go through your roller on the airplane. Like I can't imagine a worse feeling. There's just so many people. You've got to like get up, pull it down, open it up, reorganize. Like it's just way too much. So something I learned really early on when I started traveling by myself is to be as organized as possible. Shocker. And the way that I do that is in this bag is everything I'm going to need for the coming flight. The way that I like to do it is I have everything I need for my flight in this bag. So my flight from Atlanta to New York is like, I think an hour or like an hour and a half. Like it's a very short flight. So I'll probably just honestly bring like my iPad, my Kindle, and everything else I will try to fit in my roller because I don't need all of that at my seat and on my person. Once I get to JFK, I will get through security. I've got to like, I think because I am flying from domestic and then I'm going to an international, I'll have to like pick my luggage up and recheck it. So I'll do that, and that's why I'm like glad I have a bit of a layover. It can take my time, not feel stressed or rushed. But JFK can be crazy, especially in the summertime. I will also have in my roller, I'm gonna carry changes of clothes. I find that is really helpful. When I was younger, I would be like, no, I want to carry as little as possible. I don't want to have to change my clothes at the airport or on the plane, but it really does help you feel so much more refreshed and ready to go. So I will wear clothes from here to JFK, and then probably like right before boarding my flight, like 6 p.m. in the evening, I will change into my lounge set, which I'm really excited. I actually got a new set for this trip. I wasn't going to, just because I have so much like sweat stuff, but I realized that a lot of them are actually kind of like grungy. Like since I work from home, it's pretty much all I wear. And yeah, so I got a new set, and I actually got the set from Abercrombie and Fitch this past weekend, and it's this like really light heather gray joggers, and it also has a matching hoodie, which I wore, so I just washed it, so it's ready to go. But I will change into this before my flight to Madrid, so I'm like all comfy and cozy. And then I will also carry in this bag, or I will try to carry in this bag, my change of clothes for Madrid. So when I get to Madrid, I will also be changing my clothes. Before I get to Madrid, I will change my clothes on the airplane. A lot of people don't think that's like necessary, and it definitely isn't. I just find it's like something to do, honestly, and it makes you feel good. Carry actually in my airplane bag are things that are just like gonna make me feel better and feel good. So that's what this is. So anyways, I got a new set. I'm really excited about this. I definitely recommend traveling in sweats. I would never recommend to travel in shorts ever. I one time had to do that. It was like an emergency trip. Long story. If you just feel disgusting, don't wear shorts. Like ever. Don't do that. This is like so unorganized. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me see if I can try to organize a little. I will probably put most of this stuff into a cosmetic bag. I have like a ton of those at the ready at all times that I'll like put these in just to keep them organized so they're not like floating around in my bag. So I like to have a bag for my medicines, or you know, like ibuprofen, Tylenol, like all of those things always are in one little kit, which I think I have in here. So I have my little first aid kit. Actually, I was gonna just like show you guys the random crap that I've picked up along the way, and you know what? I think that's just gonna waste my time. So I think we're gonna do it together. One of my biggest tips is to start creating your packing list on your Notion or your Notes app or GoodNotes, whatever you use, about a week before at least, because you're gonna have random thoughts throughout the day or the night. And if you're like me, you have anxiety, and you'll just wake up and be like, oh my God, I need to pack the charger for this random device I'm bringing. So just be sure to have a list so you can just throw things on there, and you don't have to necessarily follow it as you're packing, but I do think it's a good thing to like double check when you are near ready to go out the door. This is the first time I've ever picked up the Airfly, which is kind of like all the rage on like TikTok and all that stuff, of like a must-have for travel. You basically stick this into your airplane entertainment system, like the TV, and it will Bluetooth to your Bluetooth headphones, so your Apple AirPods or your Pro Maxes. So I'm gonna bring this, and it also needs to be charged. I'm bringing like the little bag because it's my first time using it, so I don't know if I hope it works. Like I feel like these kinds of things don't always work, because even on an airplane, like my phone doesn't always charge in the seat, you know? So anyways, this is something to charge, but I'm not packing my tech in this video. Obviously it's Sunday, I'm not leaving till Friday, so I've still got quite a bit of time. And I always try to charge things like 48 to 24 hours before my flight so that everything is fully ready to go. One time I went on a trip, I thought my Kindle would last. It didn't, and I didn't bring the charger, and I was so upset. But I will be bringing like every charger for every kind of device on this trip, so I should be good. But I try to keep all of like my chargers and things like that in a bag like this, like a toiletry bag. Will go into my overhead bag because, like I said, I try to keep everything charged, so I shouldn't really need this. I do have a portable charger that I got on Amazon. Let me grab it. So I got this portable charger on Amazon, which works really well, especially if you're traveling in the States, because you just literally need this and you plug it into the wall, and it has an iPhone charger, and then the USB-C, and also the charger for like this type of device, which is what my camera uses. So this is really great. It's really compact and slim, perfect for like throwing in your purse. This I will take on the plane with me because it will be exactly what I need like in flight. So I'm gonna put this in my overhead, or my airplane bag, my personal item. The next thing that is critical when traveling is a water bottle. People have a lot of different opinions about which water bottle is the best. I think whatever one makes you drink water is the best water bottle. But this one I've really liked. I got it a few weeks ago just so I could make sure, test it out, that it was gonna be good for my trip. But I wanted something that closed. I have a hydro flask that closes, but it's one that I have to twist off to drink out of, and it's not practical. I'm gonna be gone for a month, and that's just too much. So I got this one because it is the Owala. It doesn't spill, it closes, but it also still has like the straw functionality, so I don't have to like unscrew it. But it still stays really, really clean. Like the straw is hidden and it's super portable and it's not too large. So this will definitely go in my personal item bag, and I will fill it up as soon as I get to an airport, because that is one of the most important things when you are traveling, is to stay hydrated. It's very easy to dehydrate yourself when you're traveling, especially if you are like me and you have a tiny bladder. Sometimes you're like scared to drink too much water because you don't want to have to get up and go to the restroom, but it is really important. Some type of hydration multiplier. I love the Liquid IV. These are the pina colada flavor, which are superior. Okay, I've only been able to find them on Amazon, but they taste like a legit pina colada and they're so freaking good. But I will definitely be bringing probably one for my travel day, and then one for like a few days into my trip. So I will start pumping electrolytes a day or two before my flight, because I know I'm not going to drink as much as water as I should. So I want to kind of like build up some electrolytes in my system. So this is one thing that I will be sure to bring in my personal item as well. I also wanted to share these really cool things that I got at Marshall's. They're little like pods. I had a set of these, but they kind of like got gross, so I bought a new pair, or a new pack as well, for like shampoos, conditioners, body wash, etc. But I also saw these, which I thought were great for all of my skincare, because skincare is kind of hard to put into like a big bottle like this, but these little pods are so cute. I hope they don't spill, but they're like refillable. So I'm gonna try to get some of my skincare in these. A lot of the skincare I use is Turkish, so I am not worried about it, but for my trip to Madrid, I do need like at least a little bit to get me through. So I thought these were really cute, and I wanted to share them with you guys if you have, because I've never seen them. Maybe I'm behind the trends, but super cute. So I'll definitely be packing these probably in my checked bag. And of course, in my bag, I will also have like my ID and my passports in here. I usually keep them here just because I like to have them, again, in one bag, and this has been my passport bag for like years. It's the best. And I also have like my house keys and like important stuff in here that will get me to my final destination, basically. So I'll have this in my personal item, of course, because whatever you do, have your passport on you at all times. Always, if you're traveling international. You don't want to basically just not have it. Yeah, just have your passport on your person. Like I would never put it above the seat or anything. I have too much anxiety, so this is gonna go in this bag. And another item that I really tried to prioritize before flying is vitamin C. So one thing that I have started doing, and it's helped tremendously, is doing what I refer to as like with electrolytes with vitamin C. Like start stocking up, or like backing your body up with a bunch of vitamin C before you leave. So like a day or two before, I will also start these emergency chewables. I used to get the powder that you pour in your water, but like I hate the way it tastes, and I still hate the way these taste, but it doesn't last as long because you just chew it up on your vitamin C. And I will bring this with me. I will continue to take this on my day of travel, when I get to my destination, and like those first few days. And since I'm going on a couple of different flights during my trip this summer, I am gonna probably bring this whole bottle because I just really think this is important, and it is the key to health. And then another one of the pouches will be things for beauty skincare. This will be stuff that I use on like right before my flight from Madrid, from JFK to Madrid lands. So whenever I do a long haul flight, I love to have a sheet mask. When these first came out, people thought it was really weird to do these on planes. I never did. I thought that was genius and totally was one of those girls. So, and I still am. So I picked up this one from Target. It's just a lavender face mask. I thought this would be nice and relaxing. Again, it's not something you have to do, but it's like something fun to do on the plane that's gonna make you feel better. So why not? You're literally just sitting there for literally 7.5 hours. I also picked these up from Target, which I'm really excited to try. They're little eye patches. Again, not necessary, but I'm excited. So I put these in here. Also picked up some of these Huggies baby wipes, which I really got so that I could just kind of like give myself like a rinse down. I was gonna get those dude wipes, but we got those for our honeymoon and I wasn't super impressed by them. So I think I'm just gonna stick with these and put these in here. I also picked up some makeup remover wipes. I won't be wearing makeup, but again, these are really nice just to freshen up, put it on your face. It just feels so good when you've been through a really long flight. So put that in here. This is perhaps like my best thing. I am gonna leave this out because I will use this the morning of my flight. It is the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. This stuff is incredible for hands, face, anywhere really that you need rescuing, but specifically for your face when flying, I absolutely adore it. I just do a layer of this before I get on the plane, like when I leave my house, and then throughout the plane I will use this as well. But this will definitely be coming with me. I'm just not gonna pack it in this bag because I will need it on Friday morning. In that same cosmetic bag, I'm gonna put my toothpaste. And I also picked up some toothbrushes. I'm gonna put my dry shampoo in the same little toiletry bag. Like, you'd be surprised how much fits in these bags. It's kind of crazy. And I think that will cover what I need for my toiletries. Here we go. Another little bag. Another bag. This bag is going to be for the things that I will need for both flights that might be like toiletry related. So deodorant. I can never have enough deodorant. I'm Turkish, you guys. Like, period. That's it. I just need deodorant with me at all times. I carry some wet ones. Those are always good to just make you feel clean. I'm going to carry this Dramamine with me. I never really use Dramamine, but I also don't like to be without it. So I'm gonna carry this. And also, you never know, somebody on the plane might need it, and that would just be really nice. Actually, look at me. I should put this in my little first aid kit section instead. Nice. Also go with plenty of hand sanitizer. You know, walking around Europe is great and all, but nobody talks about how you just feel dirty all the time and you just need to clean your hands. So this is the perfect, again, pocket size, perfect for throwing in your bag. And I love this brand. It's the Noshinku. I get it off Amazon. You can refill these bottles as well. So hold on to them and get the refill. It's amazing. But I'm gonna slip that into this little bag. I'm also gonna take some plain tissues. These are good. You never know if you like spill something or you just need tissues. Good to have. Tide to Go will also go in here because you never know. I think that is all of the stuff that I need in here. So again, we've got like 2 little goodie bags in my personal item so far. I've got this bag full of kind of like toiletry, tissues, wet wipes, hand sanitizer. This bag, which is first aid, my Awala. And then in here, I'll also have my wallet, obviously, my Kindle, and probably at least one of my computers and my iPad, and some compression socks with me. Again, I've never traveled with compression socks. I know that they're supposed to be really helpful. My dad always traveled with compression socks, and now that I'm getting a little bit older, I think it's a great idea to try. So I ordered some on Amazon. I'm gonna see how it goes, but I'm gonna pack these in my bag. Roller is a little mini lint roller. Definitely not necessary, but sometimes you decide that you need it. So I'll toss that in there. I'm also gonna toss my travel pillow in my roller just because I definitely don't need it for an hour flight from here to JFK in the middle of the day, but I will want it obviously when I go to Madrid. You guys, I'm feeling so good that we're doing this because I've been feeling so anxious. I've been one of those, I've just been in one of those moods where like, if I just keep talking about it, then I don't have to do it, and then it's not reality, and then it's just a perpetual like cycle. I'm trying to be really positive about this trip and going on this trip. I am obviously extremely excited and grateful to be able to spend time with my in-laws, and honestly, I could cry just thinking about it, but I am definitely fearing this trip to Turkey. It's my first trip home since my dad has passed, and my dad passed very suddenly, and during those like weeks and month, I was very frustrated that I didn't have like a warning, or I didn't have, you know, time to prepare myself for that moment of life. And now I've known I'm going to Turkey for a few months, and I've had time to prepare, and I'm just a mess. I am really overthinking it. I am very sad and scared, and really not looking forward to the hard times to come. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm really trying, you guys. Filming videos is like something I can look forward to, and being able to share the country that I love so much with this new YouTube channel is like really exciting to me, and like being able to edit the vlogs and that stuff is fun. But I just wanted to like be real and honest about that, because I think it can come across as if like, oh, it's like all happy-go-lucky and all these great things happening, which they are amazing blessings happening around us all the time, everybody's life. But there are always difficult times, and it's not always sunshine and rainbows, and it certainly will not be for a while. But I think what has gotten me through this, and if you're going through any kind of grief or a difficult time, it's so cliche, but what has gotten me through is just knowing that my dad is with me at all times. I owe it to my dad to do everything I can to make him proud. And even though these things are difficult and just real life shits, I owe it to my dad to do all of these things in his honor, and accomplish these things for him, and just be the best version of myself and stay strong. That's something that my dad instilled at me in a really young age, just to be strong, independent, and know that I can do anything I put my mind to. So yeah, the first few weeks are going to be a challenge, of course, but through that strength and through that wisdom that my dad instilled in me, I will get through. And it is a part of the healing process that I have to journey down. And it's scary because I've got to face it head on. Like, I feel like I'm showing you guys my luggage, and I'm talking about these things, and it's all like so fun for me because I love traveling, and it's something that I feel like I've like perfected, like my carry-on and all that stuff. But at the same time, I just wanted to be real and honest that behind the scenes, like, I have talked to my husband a great deal about this, but I feel like I am preparing myself for a mental battle. I know the pain that is coming. I know the suffering that is coming and what I'm walking into. And there's probably things I don't know that I'm walking into, right? Like, we never know what's gonna happen. But now that this time I know what's coming and what's ahead of me, I am just putting up all my armor and trying to be as strong as I can. And it's freaking hard. It's hard. And, you know, I think we can get caught up in the glitz and glam of people's lives, but there's always struggles behind the camera. So just keep that in mind. And if you're going through something similar, I am here for you and for your hearts. I have gone through quite a journey in the past 12 months, and I like to believe that it's made me a better person. But this is definitely going to be one of the defining moments of my life, and this is going to be a really, really hard moment, for sure. But it is, again, something I owe to my father, and I will do everything I can to continue to honor his legacy and make him proud up above. So anyways, that was kind of like a somber way to end this video. And I'm fighting back tears, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching if you've made it this far. This was kind of a hodgepodge video. I'm trying to create content so that I have something to do on the plane, honestly, and I can edit for you guys. But I will definitely be bringing you guys along. I also need to pack my like full-size luggage. I don't know if I'll bring you guys through that, because since I'm going for like a month, I really do need to pack a good variety of things. Like I need dresses for special events, and I need just like everyday clothes. So I don't know how exciting it'll be or how different it'll be from my everyday attire. So I may not bring you guys along for that, but I will certainly be bringing you along for a travel day, especially because I don't have to rush from airport to airport. I don't have any early flights or anything like that. So I'm kind of excited that I get to just like be off of work. A lot of times when I'm traveling, it's for work or something. And so I'm like gonna be completely off, and I can just like have fun filming new shots and stuff. We'll see if I'm brave enough, but I'm kind of excited about that. Again, I'm still trying to look for all the silver linings, and you know, honestly, maybe it's just me distracting myself from reality a little bit by playing with my little camera, but it is helping me get through, and that is what matters the most to me right now. Yeah, thank you again for watching this video. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. If there's some type of travel content or something you really want to see in Madrid or in Istanbul, let me know. I'm going to be traveling to a couple different places in Turkey this year, but for the most part, I'll be in Istanbul. So if there's anything you've like always been curious about, leave a comment below. Istanbul is a city where every time I go back, I land in Istanbul and I just feel a sense of calm rush over me. And I haven't had that feeling for a while, so I'm really looking forward to being back in my fatherland and having that presence and being able to feel my dad's energy all around me is going to be rejuvenating, to say the least. So anyways, if you want to stick around, please do that. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Messy the entire time I was filming this video.